Hey guys, welcome to another great episode of the Anime Breakdown Show. I'm your host, vxKingPinxv. Today we're going to jump right into it. Today is another great breakdown. This is Accel World 23. It was a good episode. Some nice battles, a lot of emotion. There's always a lot of emotion coming out of our boy Huru. But it kind of starts off in the beginning when Haru's chilling at his apartment, gets a doorbell, sees Taku, and then he sees Chi standing behind her, standing behind him, like a little traitor, turncoat that she is. We haven't really got to me. I don't feel like we got to the bottom line of why she betrayed him, but I guess we're gonna save that story another time. I don't know. Gotta go back and check some things out because I don't know what I missed. But she's sitting on the couch. She's expressing her feelings, saying she's sorry, blah, 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 blah. Haru's looking at him like, okay, what's going on? Taku's like, he stands up for her immediately. He's like, remember when I betrayed you and Senpai? And, you forgave me. And there's like a flashback when Haru was going to destroy him and he changed his mind. So all of them, decide to go into this Burst Link game together for like a death duel. And they have to go into an unlimited burst. So they all do the unlimited burst. They all get into the game. For whatever reason, Chi wanted to come. Chi wanted to come there. So I was like, why did Chi want to come there? I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna betray them again. But she's just sitting back in the back. The guy Nomi, he kind of, you know, gives them the card to say, okay, we're going to battle to the death. At the end of this, there'll be no more battle points. We're taking all the battle points. This is going to be the end of you being on Burst Link. It's going to uninstall. There is no going back. So they both go ahead, accept the terms and conditions, and boom, shit blows up. Like the battle, Haru's just running in, he's taking shots, and boom, he gets stopped in his trap. He sees it's a trap that was set up already previously. It's this accelerator. I forgot the thing's name. It kind of popped up out of nowhere. It's the first time I've ever seen this cat. So he's kind of helping Nomi, take these guys down. And I know we're talking about this. At the end of the day, I know this is a cartoon, but this is a cartoon within a video game. So all this is fake. All these emotions are based off a cartoon. So I always have to remind myself, okay, I gotta look past that because I'd be harping on it like, it's just a video game. But the reason why it's so special is because of the real world applications that they can use Burst Link, in their daily lives. And that holds a lot of meaning. So that's a huge deal. Anyway, Haru gets trapped. The guy has this ability once you're in the trap, you can't use any voice commands, can't use his voice. So he can't go to the next level or like can't, blow up or anything. Not yet anyway. The battle gets turned to Taku and Nomi, and they're fighting and this, that, and the other. And he uses his an arcant or an incantation, or I don't know, whatever, the new move where he turns his pile driver into a sword. And he's beastly with it because he has a lot of training as a kendo master, so or kendo kid master, I don't know, whatever you want to call him. And he's beating the shit out of Nomi or whatever. And then just when it's looking at his world's worst or whatever, Nomi starts going off on a tangent while he went to this crazy psycho kid because his brother was beating his ass. I mean, I think he was getting picked on, kind of like Haru, but it was even worse for him because his brother was taking advantage of him, making him play the video game, giving all his points away. And then when he found out how to do the special move, he used it on his brother, took his brother down, and he's just this crazy kid who's just into this video game for life. Like he's just really into it. He said even at the point where his brother was like, please don't, because he didn't want to have his abilities taken away. But shit happens. Nomi gets a hold of Chiyu, and he's using Chiyu like squeezing the life out of her to make Taku stop, to make him like stop beating his ass. Taku's like, of course he's the weak guy because he's like, first of all, who cares if his girlfriend can't play the video game anymore? He should have just attacked his ass and killed him right then and there, turned his attentions to help out his boy, and shit would have been over. It would just been over with. But just like a guy thinking with his penis, he puts down his guard, he drops Chiyu, he runs over there and stabs him, like cuts up all his insides or whatever. Chiyu can't heal him because her arm is gone because he had previously cut it off. I mean, it's just the shit just gone berserko. Then finally Haru started building up this emotion, all this intensity. And he drops like some single virtual tear. I don't know where that came from, but dropped a virtual tear. And he pushes back the trap. He lunges out. He's like running. I'm thinking, okay, this is his badass moment. This shit's going down. He cuts up the guy a little bit, and then he falls on the ground. I'm thinking, what the fucking trip on his big toes from shit? He trips on his big toe, and then when you think all is lost, you see the the Black King, his girl, his senpai, whatever. I mean, I don't know why they say Korahime, but he always says senpai. So he sees his girlfriend, his senpai, on a horse, on some whimsical horse. Like, she's on a whimsical horse, and she comes in there and dives down. He's like, "How did you get here? How did you get here?" Well, an unlimited. Well, I guess when the rules, there's no limitations. She was able to travel from Okinawa to Tokyo in a matter of no time. She's at 15 hours, so whatever that means. So she was able to show up within 15 hours, even though it was like a 1 minute in real life or whatever that means. And she's just the badass. Maybe just because she's at level 9. I think Haru's at level 6 or something like that. But she just went in there just shitting on everybody, cutting people down. She went against the new guy that was real powerful, and she like does this like burst out of her arm and cuts her like 15 steel plates before it stops. So she's like, well, let me handle this guy. Haru, get up and take care of him. So it stops right there. And I was like, God, they wouldn't stop it at the very, very best point. But it looks like it's gonna be a really good battle. Be there, Accel World episode 24. Be there. Make sure you're watching it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this episode. I thought it was a good episode. I mean, there was a lot of action, a lot of intensity. I think this has some great stepping stones. But anyway, as always, do your thing below. Rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.